Hey guys, it's Tori. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. This is our video from when we went to GOATMAN'S Bridge in Denton, Texas to investigate. Unfortunately, it's not a lot of footage just because we were going off of half a battery, because prior to going to the GOATMAN'S Bridge, we were filming our reaction video. If you haven't seen that, link in bio. But I still wanted y'all to see what we caught at GOATMAN'S, so I figured I'd go ahead and just play what we got throughout GOATMAN'S and then come back on here and kind of go over what happened at GOATMAN'S, what we didn't catch on the camera, and just all around what happened that night. It definitely was the most activity I think I've ever gotten at GOATMAN'S Bridge. So without further ado, here's that footage. Also, before we start, a big thank you to Jacob and Lorraine. I hope I'm saying your name right. The two people we met at GOATMAN'S Bridge who actually showed us one of the locations that we investigated, and they'll be in the video as well. But thank you for showing us that, and it was really great meeting y'all. Okay, on to the video. Another thing I wanted to add in before the start of the video, this is a public place. GOATMAN'S Bridge is open to the public 24/7. A lot of kids go there on the weekends to like party and hang out, and especially there are like a lot of cars that just drive by there in the middle of the night just to be goofy. So please excuse the background noise that we hear throughout the video, because this is out in the open and we're outside and it is a very public place. So okay, enjoy. We just appreciate the moon.
Oh man.
As we're coming out to GOATMAN'S tonight.
We're so crooked. This is lopsided.
So lopsided.
Rip the shirt.
Rip the shirt.
Rip the shirt.
Gotta rip it. Ghosted! Paranormal coming at ya!
Hi. Hey guys, it's Tori.
And I'm Melissa.
And we are Ghosted Paranormal, and tonight we are at the Old Alton Bridge, also known as the GOATMAN Bridge.
Dun dun dun!
We are here by ourselves. Well, there's actually a lot of people here, so it's just gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Decided we're going to go ahead and just do a startup little video before we jump out there and get started on everything, because there's quite a few people out there, so we're just gonna, you know, chill out for a second. We're gonna wing it. Do you want to go over some of the history of GOATMAN'S?
So one of the main known, like well-known stories of GOATMAN Bridge and why it is so haunted, back in 1935. When I say 1935, there was a goat farmer by the name of Oscar Washburn, who was an African American, and he was probably one of the most well-known sheep or goat farmers out there. And around this time, the KKK was a big thing, and they did not like how popular Oscar was. So one night, the KKK went to Oscar's house and actually kidnapped him and brought him to the bridge and hung him. Now, it's said that when they went down to retrieve his body, he was never there. And so they thought that he escaped and went back home. So they went back to his house, lit his house on fire with his entire family inside of it. Now, Oscar is one of the spirits that is known to haunt here. He's one of the good spirits. And then there is another spirit by the name of Chris. And Chris is a dick.
Chris is a dick.
Chris was the leader of the KKK that killed Oscar Washburn and his family. Now, along with Chris and Oscar, there is also the GOATMAN.
The GOATMAN.
The GOATMAN is supposed to be known as a half human demon / half goat who is about 8 feet tall and has horns coming out, very just like muscular, scary. I mean I'm down. The muscular, you got me.
It's been said that people who come here tend to get a lot of activity on the bridge and also under the bridge. There are people that come here prior that would do satanic rituals, and then to this day still do satanic rituals
You
here.
can find pentagrams written all over this bridge of people just doing rituals.
Yep.
Besides the bridge being haunted, there is also a tree within the trail here, because it's a bit of a forest, to be honest. If you walk along the trail past the Goatman's Bridge, there is actually a tree that is supposed to be known to be a portal to hell, and they tell you not to touch it because it's very bad and like bad things can happen. You can get attachments.
We're gonna touch it.
She's gonna touch the butt.
We're gonna touch the butt. We're gonna touch the butt. It's gonna be pretty exciting. We'll see kind of what activity we get tonight. We're putting it out there to get as much activity as possible for you guys.
The moon is looking bright and full, and our energy is there, and
Yeah, we got some monsters to keep us going.
Yep, and
Cheers.
cheers to the ghosties.
Cheers to the ghosties.
That is footsteps.
I know.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Did you just zoom in on my face?
A little bit. Gotta get those zooms.
All right, guys. Right now we are at the spot where they believe it was Oscar Washburn's house that burned down, and it had a life-size like Ouija board written on the concrete. But of course, as you can see, it is faded away. And right now we are hearing like someone walk through the forest. The trees. Let me get the other flashlight because I cannot. I'm gonna beam these fuckers.
That we didn't know where the location was. Because we had no idea.
More than welcome to join us.
Yeah, like you guys can come and join us for sure. We're gonna set up some equipment.
I just wasn't sure about y'all's, like, if y'all were okay with that or anything.
Yeah, no. Like you guys are totally fine. We're gonna try to set up some equipment around here.
We're probably the most like
Before, but I've never seen one in live. Like,
we're probably the most rudest people ever, but we've met some people while walking by the Goatman's Bridge who actually showed us this location. So they're gonna join us in this little ritual. Are you having issues?
Yeah, I am actually. I don't do equipment.
Just so you'll know, the direction y'all heard that a minute ago
we were hearing it
was the
that
same
way.
direction that we were hearing when we first got here.
And then
Oh,
we were,
really?
we were hearing
And
it
then
right
about
over
10
here
minutes-
while y'all were talking.
Like 10 minutes later, I just heard something like that.
Did you bring any flashlights or no?
Maybe flashlights.
The flashlights for the.
Oh yeah, they're in the side pocket. I really believe I feel like I'm going to like buy a new one and keep it in a box at all times. Because whatever was at Hill House just fucked up my equipment.
Oh yeah, we had so in one room at this place that we went, there was a carousel there that was like a trigger object.
And they tell you not to touch it because the little boy spirit that inhabits that room.
doesn't like it.
And
Basically.
when you
That's-
say Hill House, that's the one in Mineral Wells.
Yeah.
That's the one I was thinking about earlier.
Yeah.
Ironically, we were just talking about that.
Yeah. We were in there and our friend, we were reading it, we were doing a live, and one of the guys ended up getting up to go pick up the carousel that was in the room to go touch it, because we're insane.
The carousel's that little musical box with the horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thing there. Yeah. And he went up to go touch it, we were talking about it, and as he was getting up to go to the carousel, as we were telling him to touch it, the REM pod just started going off, like getting pissed, and then once he touched it and had it, the REM pod just died out completely. Like killed our battery completely. So that was fun.
One. Ooh, I almost
I
broke
don't like this.
it. I'm like, what?
Like candles. It's gonna freak me out.
And also one more important piece of information. Y'all three are the more susceptible to getting scratched and everything.
Got it.
Got it, great.
My body is a vessel.
My body's not.
Yeah, I think it's like the goatmen or something don't like women or anything like that.
Fuck
Or
yeah, I'm
it's
on it.
one of like the spirits around here that don't like women, so they just end up with scratches and everything.
Not even giving you the option.
Right there.
So we're doing it,
Just if they just take your shit and run.
right?
Alright guys, just so you can see how we have everything set up. REM pod, flashlight, we have a few cat balls set up around. We have the other flashlight over there in the corner. We have our candles. Did you turn it off? What were you doing, just touching it?
I was just touching it.
Oh.
I touch it so it can go off.
Alright.
We have the flashlight over there in that corner. Doing some weird stuff over there, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna fix this flashlight a little bit. I don't like how it's hanging off like that though.
Just so you know, the flashlight just kicked on.
This one? Oh, shit.
Oh. I was like, which one?
Can you turn that off? Step away from it.
Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna take mine. If everyone wants to kind of just...
If you're really over there, touch
Did
that
you turn
flashlight
that
again.
one on?
That might just be a... Well, she didn't do the cat ball, that's for sure.
Flashlight's turning off.
Hey, back away from the REM pod.
I can hear.
Can you move away from the REM pod?
Hey! Please.
You might have to read, like... Flashlight.
All right. When we were at a church, and then you'll go somewhere else and you won't hear church at all. So sometimes it comes through.
Flashlight and cat ball.
Sometimes it doesn't. Cat ball. Fuck. Shit, man. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We kind of just need to like sit and kind of get this started and see if we can like flashlight.
All right, I'm gonna start the spirit talker. App. You want to get like a zoom in of the spirit talker app?
We're getting the spirit talker going.
We're gonna get this going. See what we come across. Might pull out the. Seems like.
We're gonna kind of sit around and.
Joe. You want us to sit? Okay. I guess I'll sit over here.
You don't want to sit on the little bricky brick right there?
Oh, I could sit on the bricky brick.
I think the moment she did that, all three of us were left.
You sit down.
This seems like the spot that you would want me to sit in.
Of course, obviously. All right.
Okay.
Lights out. Well, this doesn't look satanic at all.
Right? Alright, if there's anyone here with us right now, can you please make one of our devices go off and show us that you're here? Maybe light a flashlight, light up one of our cat balls.
Thank you. I'm hearing like walking
Absolutely, from behind me. Right
behind. If this is Oscar Washburn, can you give us a sign that we're talking to you? So it's Oscar?
Now. Might be.
Dude, the footsteps.
Alright, if this is Oscar, could you please light up. I was about to say the flashlight.
And the cat ball.
Alright, Oscar.
I want to make something clear. Like, our REM pod is iffy because of, like, what happened to it. The flashlights, though they are accurate sometimes,
It says bad spirits here.
you can never just understand if it's, like, the circuit in the flashlight. Those cat balls, you have to physically fucking touch them to go off. Flashlight.
If
And
there's
flashlight.
bad spirits here, can you turn off the flashlights? Both of the flashlights?
Hey, turn them both off. There is. Can you make the REM pod go more than one color?
Right now it's blinking. It's blinking.
If you're here and you have the energy to touch the REM pod, make it light up all the different colors. It's got 4 different colors it lights up to depending on your energy. If you're wanting to communicate with us, light it up. Can you hold the antenna? Make it go all the different colors?
Legion. I don't think.
What?
Legion? Many? There's many of you?
Flashlight.
This is very, very
Something.
demonic feeling, to be honest with you.
It kind of has like the Toby feel.
Yeah. Right now, at least.
Like the
And
first
with
time we ever went to Hill House and we were like encountering Toby.
I just don't like how it's organized.
Sit back there.
Yeah, it wants you to sit, bitch.
Let's see if it really wants me to sit. Or if
Can you stop that? Step away.
Did you want me to sit down? Oh, fucking shit.
Yes, over here.
That way, like back in the trees.
I'm hearing trees.
You're hearing that way. We're hearing it
REM
over
pod.
here.
It was just going off with different colors.
Like what kind of colors?
I'm pretty sure I saw
James.
it. James. Is there a James here?
Can you make the REM pod light up? Can you make it go all the way to like yellow?
Fuck, I'm getting bad chills.
I'm gonna see. I need to see the energy in the REM pod. Make it light up the different colors.
There's something back there.
Yeah.
There's something back there. There has to be something back there.
Can you light up the cat ball?
Are you trying to make us go back there?
Who's out in the forest right now? Can you come up here? Use one of our devices to communicate. Flashlight.
It's like the
Doreen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doreen.
Doreen.
Yeah, we're gonna put this right here actually.
Can you make it light up the different colors?
Not different sounds, different colors. Touch it, grab it.
Come on, grab the antenna. Hell, chuck it. Throw it.
Punch me in the face.
Do it.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, the running.
You heard it from over there? I heard it from right over here. We haven't seen one of these cat balls go off in a minute. Why don't you show us you're really here by setting off one of these cat balls?
We've got 3 set up around the perimeter. You can just go up and touch any of them.
Any cat ball. No, not the REM pod. Don't want the REM pod.
Obviously, you're not an intelligent spirit.
Could be just residual energy based on where we are right now.
Could be.
If there's anything that's intelligent here.
Oh.
I kind of want to put that EMF reader over that tree.
Which
I mean, you can if you
The
want to.
walkway.
Yeah.
Over here and everything.
Oh, flashlight.
fucking shit. plenty of energy.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
Because that's where we're hearing a lot of it. Is in that direction.
Should we maybe move the REM pod? Like,
kind of mess with it too. Make sure that it's. What the fuck? Did I step on something? God, there's so much glass here. I can't tell. All right.
if you're watching me right now, all you have to do is go up to this REM pod. Just voice.
Boy.
Can we hear your voice? Do you want us to grab the spirit box out so we can hear you?
I want whatever's out in that forest to come over here and talk to us.
You just
Very
hear.
cowardly to be running around in the forest.
You just hear somebody like just.
I know.
just run up.
I know. Why don't you come over here and talk to us? Just running around in the forest. In the trees.
I don't see anything
Are
yet.
you mad that we're here?
The others scare me.
The others.
No, you just want me alone.
You want Alyssa by herself? If so, make one of our devices go off. Oh. Yeah.
Stop running around the trees. Get over here. Come on. Got a cat ball right there you can light up.
Yep. Around the corner.
Right on the other side.
Got a flashlight right over here too. Flashlight. Cat ball. Flashlight. And a cat ball right here too.
Debunked.
Debunked.
Joyce.
That's the second time we've heard that this weekend.
I don't know a Joyce.
And if there's anything here that wants to communicate, actually wants to communicate with us, come up here and touch some of our equipment. Let us know that you're here.
Am I standing too close to maybe some of it?
Huh?
You need to give them space.
I think that it's spread apart pretty good.
I know, but I was kind of
Except for
like,
over here.
I was
No,
kind of
maybe
crowding.
You said that thing's not like 70% accurate?
About 70%.
I had an idea.
Maybe it was
said,
trying to say choice.
Yeah, because it said Joyce. And
Joyce.
you gave it
choices.
You gave it choices.
Is that me? Probably.
Well, I was standing over there the entire time and it wasn't going off. So,
I feel like we should move the REM pod.
here, I'll do it.
Purple hair.
Purple hair? Any of you guys have purple hair? Damn!
Shit out of the way.
The Rock ever do to you, bro? Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Just maybe a little bit past the K2. We got the REM pod out here now.
We're gonna step away, give you some space.
Yep. It's clearly that's what you need.
Bodies below.
Bodies below.
Body's what?
Below.
Below.
Is it Oscar's family? Is it you, Chris? Is that who we're talking to? Did you come here and kill Oscar's family because you couldn't find his body? If there's anyone here who would like to communicate, make an obvious sign. Light up one of our devices. You were just doing it.
I'm a good person.
Flashlight.
Yep. You're a good person?
Is it Oscar?
If this is Oscar, turn that flashlight off. Can you turn that flashlight off for me? Thank you. So it didn't turn it off for Oscar, whether it was Oscar or not.
Can you turn the flashlight on over here if it's Oscar that we're talking to?
How do I turn off the light on this? Shivering.
I hate to say this, but because it likes to target women, maybe it's because I'm standing here.
Do you not like the man here?
Do you want him to walk away?
Flashlight.
Flashlight?
If you want him to walk away, turn it off.
Don't do that. Oh my god, girl, I'm so jumpy.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I turned it off.
Huh?
I asked, I said, if you want him to walk away, turn it off.
Oh shit.
It wants you all three alone.
Up here? We
Want
could
us ladies?
we
Want
could give
us
some
the girls?
distance. How brave are you?
I can go to the road.
Oh, I was just gonna say you could go over somewhere over here and just kind of give us distance here.
If you're walking around these
Children's
trees,
spirits.
hey,
I don't think so. Well, maybe.
I hear you in the trees
Oscar's
over here.
family, if this is actually where his house was.
If you're out there still walking in the trees, come up light one of our devices we put out there for you. We gave you some space.
Wait, here. I'm gonna go up here. Let's pass some T-posts.
Okay. And we'll yell for you to come back down if nothing. We'll see if it makes a difference.
Can you go up to that red light over there? Touch it, give us a sign that you're here.
Ask him if I'm far enough away.
Is he far enough away?
Or do you, if you want him to go further, light up something for us. Light up a flashlight or a cat ball.
Yes, I will.
Okay, waiting. Light it up. If he's far enough away from us, light something up for us. Oh, okay.
Someone's watching.
Well, we want to know who's watching. Light up one of our devices so we can ask you questions. Okay.
Okay. All right, I think we should.
Can you turn it off so we can start the questions? All the way off. If this is Oscar Washburn, light up one of our devices.
If this is something that was human at one point. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, we seem to like that flashlight. Yeah. Yeah.
We have another flashlight over there. Can you light that one up? Or any of our cat balls?
All you have to do is touch them.
Board.
Board?
Like board, like a Ouija board. It's not saying like.
Oh. Well, yeah,
Like
this
board,
is
like a
a
board game.
this is a board. That's kind of relevant, actually.
Can you light up another device?
Something different for us.
Maybe a cat ball? Or the other flashlight over there? Not that one. I'm about to take it away from you.
We're just funny people who love the paranormal.
I hate to interrupt you all,
Uh-huh.
but I just saw a shadow behind
Right where?
me. The walkway we came in at.
We didn't come in that way.
Human over where he's at, but like you saw.
He's over here.
Maybe they just wanted him alone.
Maybe they just wanted you alone.
Yeah, maybe they just wanted you alone. Ah! Flashlight. Hey, turn that off if you just wanted him alone. If something was watching and wanted him alone. But watch your back, bro. You want something to happen, it might just happen. I'm gonna set this down. Fuck. God damn it. She always makes decisions. There we go. Alright, nothing's really happening with that.
Flashlight.
Choking.
I can tell you the moment I stepped over there,
Uh-huh.
whichever way I was facing it.
Cat ball.
Fond memories here.
Which cat ball?
What did I just say?
Fond memories?
Fond memories here.
Do you remember me?
Flashlight.
Yeah, I want us to sit so we can listen.
Big ol' fuck you.
Hey, Toby!
I hate to say it, but if it remembers me.
Flashlight over there sitting on it.
The thing is, I've been here multiple times.
And then let's just find spots. That's our framework that we have working with.
On another note, did anybody notice that flashlight shut off?
I didn't notice that one go off. Are you
But
going
you know
back
what's funny
and forth
though?
between flashlights?
That one has been off this entire time and now it's going off.
Yeah. I was just given choices. It said it wanted choices. Yeah.
Well, I gave it enough. It's got a lot. It's got a ritual in the center. It's got a lot.
Okay.
It's got me. I'm offering my body.
I am not.
I'm gonna sit down right here. We're gonna have a little chit chat.
Flashlight.
Turn it off. We're not done yet. Let's sit up.
We're gonna have to be farther apart. Scoot over towards that flashlight more. And then I'll sit right here.
Oh, you're sturdy over there.
Oh, I'm blocking this again. Alright. Let's try and be as quiet as possible. It's nice that that flashlight's going off now. Can you turn that off, please?
If there is anyone here who would like to communicate with us, light up one of our
We're here.
devices.
We're here.
Okay, well, make yourself known. Light up the REM pod. We have a few cat balls.
Throw a rock.
Throw a rock.
Throw a rock.
Punch Alyssa in the face.
Punch me in the face. I'm gonna throw.
Throw it back.
Throw it back.
Flashlight.
Yeah, you like that?
You like that?
If you want me to throw another rock, light it up. All the way. Light it up all the way.
Hold it all the way. Make it bright. I mean, it's trying.
It just did. Alright, turn it off. Please.
3, 2, 1. Can you make one of our cat balls go off?
Protect.
What are you protecting? Yourself?
Alright, throw another rock. I'm only throwing the size rocks I want you to throw at me because I'm not trying to get a concussion.
Both flashlights.
Flashlight blinked.
The one behind you.
Oh, that one went off too.
Are there multiple spirits here? Or entities here?
How did Miles say it?
Can you... Okay.
Flashlight. Can you make the cat balls go off? Or the REM pod right here? If you come touch this red light. Bugs.
That is a bug.
That is a bug.
That's a woman.
That's a woman.
Ah,
They never found me.
that's pretty relevant.
They never found Oscar's body.
I know.
Oscar, are we talking to you right now?
Sure.
If so, make one of our devices go off. What does that say? Gregory?
Gregory.
Gregory.
Why does that name sound familiar?
I don't know. I'm thinking the same thing though.
Did that not sound like a rock being thrown back?
Are you trying to throw rocks back? You're trying to throw a rock back? Gregory, that sounds so familiar.
I know.
It's killing me.
What's your name?
My name's Tori.
My name's Alyssa. Why?
I don't know. It just likes you. Hey, Toby!
Hey, Toby! Toby!
I mean, we did summon him in my apartment the other night.
Yeah, it's like an attachment type of thing.
So. If you're actually playing with this REM pod, can you hold the antenna? Make all the other colors light up?
At least make it turn green. Just come over and touch it a little bit. Get
Just
close
give it
to it.
Just give it a tap. I'll show you how it works.
We're only going to be here for a little while longer. We've got places to be. Or entity, I guess. We are on
We
here.
make the noises.
Are you the one running out in the trees?
We make the noises. It's so hard because it's something, but it's nothing. Because it's like we have the equipment out, but we hear everything. Like everything that's going on behind us. Oh, we're getting candles. We're moving candles. Thanks for change. Okay.
Here, get up.
Oh, wait.
Matthew.
Matthew!
No!
Back, Alyssa.
God!
Flashlight.
How do you know about Matthew? Is it because...
Both same time.
No, that one turned on before that one.
Look, they're both on right now.
Okay. Alright, so do you like where I'm standing? You like where I'm standing? Can you turn that off?
So that is what we caught at Goatman's. A lot of stuff was happening. We were hearing running around the trees. It was like somebody was just running in a circle around us in the trees. It was just like we were hearing footsteps all around us while we were there. Like I said, unfortunately my battery died and I didn't have a backup because prior to this we were filming already for another video, and we just decided let's go to Goatman's and see if we can catch anything, and if not we'll just go home, and we caught a lot. So after the camera died, we ended up going deeper into the forest, just because that's where we were hearing all the footsteps and like things just happening. So we were like, let's go down there. So I was the first one to actually start walking down the trail. Everyone was still on like the concrete platform that we were all already investigating on. And I went down there and I was antagonizing because I wanted something to happen. And I was asking for it. But I was antagonizing and I was yelling out, like, if there's something here, go ahead, make yourself known. And as I said that, a rock flew past my head and just like I could like hear it, and it like fell down on the ground beside me, and I was like, what the hell? And I turned around and I ran back up to the thing, and they were like, what happened? I was like, a rock just got thrown at me. And they're like, you're lying. I'm like, no. I was like, and I thought it was one of them. I was like, y'all aren't messing with me, right? Like y'all didn't throw a rock? No, like, no, we didn't throw a rock at you. Because I forgot, it came from like the trees. And it went right past my head. And I was like, something threw a rock at me. And obviously before that, Alyssa was throwing rocks into the trees. And so I think, you know, after that, it was kind of like, okay, well, you're going to throw rocks at me, I'm going to throw rocks at you. So after that, we went back, we all walked into the forest together, and the guy, Jacob, he stayed back on the platform, and us girls kind of went out there, and Alyssa had the K2 meter, and again, we were hearing footsteps, like it was just like somebody was like walking all around us, is what we heard constantly. So we were in the footsteps, and Alyssa has the K2 meter, and we're trying to film on our phones, but it wasn't really working out a whole lot. I got a little bit on my phone before we went into the forest, but I mean, there wasn't really much on it. So she's filming, and the K2 meter is just spiking, and it's like spiking all the way to red. And you know, we tried to debunk it. It wasn't her phone. It wasn't like anything that like in our pockets that were making it going off. It was just like spiking to red when we were in the forest. And then we kind of split up into like by ourselves throughout the trees. And again, something again threw a rock at me. This time it didn't kind of go by my head, but it was definitely behind me. Something threw a rock. And I was like, listen, something is trying to like throw something. And I was being mean. I told it had bad aim, you know. But obviously something was trying to get our attention and was giving us a lot of activity that night. So after a while of not getting any much like more answers after the rocks being thrown, we decided we were going to go back across the street back to the GOATMAN'S Bridge. So like one thing to know about GOATMAN'S Bridge, yes, it is a very popular haunted location. I believe it's on America's like top 5 demonic bridges. It is a very popular place to go if you're looking for paranormal. But it is also a very popular place in Denton for kids to go party, smoke, like all that. It's very populated there. So a lot of people there go on the weekends, especially when it's really nice out like it was that night when we went. Now, we went back to the GOATMAN'S Bridge, and of course there are like 30 kids there, and our plan was to go under the bridge first because that's where a lot of rituals happen, and to try to set up there. Of course, because there were so many people there, they kept interrupting, and like we weren't getting a lot of activity, I think because of how many people were there. And we tried by the portal tree, and nothing really was happening there either. The REM pod did go off a little bit, but I think it was kind of malfunctioning. I definitely need to get a new REM pod because I feel like whatever killed my REM pod at Hill House kind of just messed it up completely, because my REM pod has not been the same since Hill House. But so we tried setting up underneath the bridge, and I remember, I think it was the guy Jacob. I think it was Jacob who asked me for what time it was, and I always wear my Apple Watch. I wear it every day. I wear it all the time. Like, it's just something that I've grown to like wear every day. And I wore it there, and you can see in some of the like clips at the abandoned building where like the house had burned down, where we thought where Oscar Washburn's house used to be, you can see in those clips that this was on. So I go to like tell him the time, and the watch is no longer on my wrist, and I'm like, where's my watch? Like, that makes no sense. My watch should be on my wrist. It's one of these like strap-on ones where you put it through the hole and comes through. This thing is not easy. You can't just rip it off. It's not something that easily falls off. I have it pretty tight to my wrist. It's not something that can easily fall off. So we kind of finished up underneath the bridge, and I was like, okay, before we go home, I'm gonna go find my watch because this is expensive. It's expensive, and I need my watch. So we all walked back over to the path to get back on to like go to where the burnt down house was. And we get to the entrance of the like path to go to that abandoned house. And right there, laying like face up, was my watch. And it was weird. So let me kind of set it up for you. So there was a group of like probably 15 kids, and they all walked over there to that like house area before we did. or before we went back to go get my watch. So like there was a group of like 15 people. There's only one entrance to get in to go to like that abandoned house. And for my watch to just be laying there and all 15 of them like walked past it and none of them were like, oh, a free Apple Watch, and picked it up, that was a little weird. The other thing that didn't make any sense is when we found my watch at that entrance, the strap was off. So because I couldn't understand how this came off my wrist. I was like, this makes no sense. I've rode roller coasters, I've done multiple things with this watch on, and it's never fallen off. If you have an Apple Watch, you know that if you ever want to change the straps, you have to press this like tiny ass little button to even slide your thing off. So when we found my watch, the strap was literally like something had taken off the strap and it just fell off my wrist. And another thing, I feel like I would have felt my watch fall off. I mean, it's not something that is just very like, I don't know, like you just can't feel it. But for it to be like, it's one thing for it to like fall off my wrist. It's another thing for like something to have taken the strap off the actual watch itself and like take it apart. And so we thought that was really weird. Thankfully, you know, I did find my watch, obviously, but that was just another weird thing that happened that night, and I still can't explain it to this day, is how my watch came off my wrist and how the thing even came off. So, easy to say that this night was definitely something. We went in thinking like not a lot was going to happen. Or at least I didn't really think anything was going to happen, and I think that was the most I've ever caught at GOATMAN'S Bridge. Definitely the rock being thrown at me, that was something. I've never had something like physically be thrown at me and can't explain it. So it was definitely something. Alright guys, that is the end of today's video. It was short and sweet, but I wanted y'all to see our footage from GOATMAN'S Bridge just because it was an active night. Definitely not our last time going to GOATMAN'S Bridge. I go there pretty often. I think that was my 5th time going there, but definitely by far my most active experience visiting GOATMAN'S Bridge. If you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for all of our future content. We are planning to go to these new locations and film for you guys. We have a lot of ideas in store of places that we want to go investigate, so make sure that you subscribe to follow along on this journey with us. I will have our social medias linked down below as well. If you're not following us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, I will have all those linked down below. We also have a GoFundMe for anyone who would like to support our team, whether that's to invest into new equipment or to travel to new locations. So just so we are able to give y'all the best content as possible, we do have that GoFundMe set up in the description below. And I also have our Patreon. I posted our first video, I think, a couple weeks ago. It's our unfiltered videos that I cannot put onto YouTube, so I will have the link to our Patreon down below as well. Y'all support means the world to us. We want to thank everyone who is supporting us and following us on this journey as we learn to kind of get better at YouTube and investigating and filming for you guys, because we want to give y'all the best content as possible. Another shout out to Jacob and Lorraine who showed us the new location at GOATMAN'S Bridge to film. It was really great meeting you guys, and thank y'all for following us. But with all that being said, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, ghosties.
I've been in your